Welcome to City Pulse. I'm Travis Leamons, your host. It is the season for giving thanks, so today we paint our faces in tribute of the departed and see how sports have opened up new avenues for the city of Houston. But we begin with thanking the men and women of the armed forces. Recognition to female veterans was the theme for this year's Salute Our Heroes celebration. Hundreds turned out for the event, including city officials, past and present military personnel, and invited guests.
Oh, say does that.
Today on Veterans Day, we celebrate those who honor our country with this highest form of service. You who once wore the uniform of our Army, Marines, Navy, Air Force, and Coast Guard, we owe you our thanks. And we owe you our utmost respect. And quite frankly, we owe you our freedom. The theme for this year's celebration is recognition of female veterans. Today, women are serving in greater number in combat and leadership roles in the nation and around the world.
From the battlefields of the American Revolution to the deserts of Iraq and Afghanistan, women have been serving in the military in one form or another for more than 200 years. They have had to overcome decades of obstacles to get where they are today, serving in greater numbers in combat roles and in leadership positions.
I want to acknowledge Staff Sergeant Fred Douglas Witchett, World War II, served in World War II, Korea, and a Vietnam War veteran who served with honor in the United States Army and was awarded a Purple Heart Medal and Bronze Star Award Medal for valor. November 17th, 1965, he was declared a casualty of the Vietnam War. His remains were returned to the United States, and he was refused burial in what is now known as the Houston National Cemetery. Some 58 years later, we reaffirm and recognize his service, and we honor them today. So thank you so very, very much. And it's being done while Miss Witchett yet lives.
Today means excellent momentum that I will never forget. It's such an honor to celebrate this and keep his name in flow.
My dad served in World War II, Korea, and Vietnam to serve his country, fight for liberty, and support this country. But when his body was returned back to this country, he was treated like he didn't matter. What I wanted to do is make sure my mother got a chance to see what he should have deserved, should have gotten back then, and getting it now.
Houston prides itself with being the most diverse city in America, perhaps the world. So it should come as no surprise when cultures intersect during one of Mexico's most significant holidays, Dia De Los Muertos. HTV's CJ Johnson captured the sights and sounds as thousands lined the streets for Houston's annual Dia De Los Muertos parade and festival.
We're dressed up as a Katrina and a Katrin.
And we're walking in the parade.
Look, this is a great evening. I never forget when we had the first parade, well attended, the costumes, people look so beautiful, so festive. And tonight is no exception. It's getting bigger and bigger. And of course, celebrating the Day of the Dead, but honoring families who have lost loved ones.
I just think it's a great way for people to learn about the culture. They think that this is scary or that this is morbid. It's really just a festivity. It's actually really nice. It's a good thing.
Well, it shows people our roots. You know, a lot of people don't know what Dia de los Muertos is all about. So it gives them a sense of what everything that we do in Mexico.
The community, the happiness, that we can do a fiesta anywhere, anytime. It's a lot of fun and you will learn a lot.
This adds to the flavor of our city. It reflects the diversity of our city, but it also showcases how we can be a very inclusive society.
As a Spanish people, this is very important for us because, this is our tradition. So every time that they celebrate it, it brings a lot of memories for our people that already left.
Come and celebrate life and get together as a community and come and have fun.
In every family, we've lost loved ones. And we need to uplift and celebrate, remember them, reflect on those memories. And this is what De Los Muertos is all about.
With less than 2 months remaining in office, Mayor Turner and the Houston Parks and Recreation Department have been in high gear celebrating enhancements made to numerous city parks. One of the latest to be completed is Aaron Ledet Park, located in the Greater Inwood Super Neighborhood.
Today is a great, beautiful day as we celebrate another milestone from Mayor Sylvester Turner's 50-50 Park Partner Initiative.
We are doing 22 significant enhancements to our neighborhood parks in this year alone.
And the park was made possible by Don Aaron donating the land. So it's become the heart of the neighborhood. You hear all the children behind us enjoying the park.
Today we come together to celebrate not just this physical space before us, but also the spirit of togetherness and the sense of belonging that this park will foster.
So every time we ribbon cut, I have a big smile on my face.
1, 2, 3, and celebrate!
This is a heavily used park in the city of Houston by the kids in this city.
It's a good park. It's chill, it's quiet, it's like nature, a lot of trees.
Aaron Ledet Park is more than just a collection of trees, benches, and playgrounds.
A lot of grass, a lot of space.
It is a sanctuary where families can gather and children can play, friends can connect.
I throw a party out here for them.
It is a symbol of our shared commitment to creating a better future for our community, and I hope the kids in our community feel that every time they come to their park.
I give this a 10 out of 10.
The improvements include a new playground equipment, new solar lighting, a new backboard and repainted line at the basketball court, and the pavilion has been repainted and refreshed. Let me tell you, many kids utilize the splash park.
Aaron Ledet is just one of many, and I am happy and I'm excited of the transformation this park has undertaken.
So parks are very vital to the health and beauty of our communities, and every community needs access to a thriving park.
When City Pulse returns, we see how sports have helped market the city of Houston to visitors these last 8 years, thanks to its biggest cheerleader, Mayor Turner. See you soon.
Houston 311, now available as a mobile app. Take a photo, enter your location, report an issue. The quick and easy way to report non-emergency issues or request city service information. Download today on the App Store or Google Play.
Welcome back. Houston is Space City, but it's also a sports town. We have witnessed greatness with the Houston Astros, and now it looks like the Texans are building something special with C.J. Stroud. Under Mayor Turner's leadership, the Harris County Houston Sports Authority has been a part of numerous mega sporting attractions. As a thank you, they have produced this piece highlighting our city, our mayor, and the power of sports.
If a city is a canvas, its residents are the artists.
When people come to see our city, it's our opportunity to tell our story.
And the story of Houston, Texas, at least for the last 8 years, is probably best told by the biggest cheerleader H-Town has had in a very long time.
And I stand before you not just as the mayor of the city of Houston, but as someone who's proud to be a Houstonian, someone's proud to live in Harris County, someone who's proud to be a part of this community, to let the world know that Houston has so much to offer.
On January 2nd, 2016, Sylvester Turner became the 62nd mayor in his hometown's history. Little did he know then how big of a role he'd play in turning the city he loves into the go-to destination for sports.
I've worked for a lot of mayors all across the country in my career over the years, and he is by far the best. I always say he's the best salesperson that Houston's ever had.
We smile all over the place. We say hi and howdy and how you doing and can we help you?
3 months into his tenure, Mayor Turner welcomed the Final Four. A Final Four, which as we all remember, turned out to be one of the best.
3 seconds at midcourt. Jenkins gives it to Jenkins for the championship.
You see, sports is the playground of life. And the product of Acres Homes and eventual U of H graduate made sure to enjoy every second on the job.
Look, the Houston Dynamos made it to the playoffs last year.
This year we're going to take it all the way. This is the opening season.
That love he has for Houston and the teams that call it home? Well, it turns out it was a match that propelled the city to sporting success.
This is really who he is. He's not trying hard to sound enthusiastic about Houston or about whatever sporting event it is. He loves sports, he loves Houston, and so those are just natural reactions by him.
When you come to Houston, Harris County, we'll take you to space, but we'll also travel you all across the globe.
I really think we couldn't have been nearly as successful as we have been if we hadn't had him as a partner.
This is a sports town.
During his time in office, the city of Houston landed some of the biggest sporting events in the world.
We've been on a run. Super Bowls, 2 Final Fours, college football playoffs. He helped us get the World Cup.
Now we have Houston.
It's thrilling. Look, my heart was sinking when they went from Dallas to Atlanta. I said, oh, hell no. But, well, I'm sorry, but that's the truth.
There have been several mayors who've been in office during the history of the Harris County Houston Sports Authority, and they've all been helpful to the Sports Authority in one way or another. None of them have attacked it with the enthusiasm that Mayor Turner had.
He's always there by our side, and so I'm really going to miss working with him.
Whether it's celebrating championships or taking the time to share a moment on a small field with his fellow Houston artists, the city canvas turned into a work of art under his watch, filled with moments
What a comeback!
which are now memories.
As warm as it is today, on Thursday and Friday, it will be even hotter.
Memories, though, leave a lasting impact. It's like we said at the beginning, you know, about telling Houston's story.
In Houston, in Harris County, in the state of Texas, we dream big and we make big things happen.
Mayor Turner tells it better than anyone, but it's a story that can't be told unless you include him in it.
Billie Jane here. I wanted to take a moment to thank you so much for your service to the great city of Houston. Good luck on the rest of your journey.
This is our moment.
And there's no doubt, shine in your moment. Thank you, Mayor Turner, for everything.
Our last story is a new segment where we showcase the team at HTV. Our intern, Hamza Tariq, speaks with the HTV staff to get a better idea of what each of us does at City Hall. Up first is, well, me. I work on the HTV operations side of Houston Television, and basically what that means is I'm behind the line talent. Is kind of interesting because I also host a show on Houston Television called City Pulse, so I'm both in front of the camera and behind the camera. But City Pulse is a show that we do every 2 weeks. They're about initiatives done by Mayor Sylvester Turner or the mayor in office and the city departments like Houston Parks and Recreation, Houston Health Department.
Okay.
But main task here at the City of Houston Television is I am the programmer of the station. So I program what goes out over the air. If we have a live program, I make sure to try to adjust the schedule accordingly. So where we're not interrupting any programs, we'll have like maybe a station ID plays before we transition into a live meeting or a live press conference. But sometimes the mayor's schedule can get pretty hectic with public appearances, and we just have to deal with it.
Okay.
If you have any more questions, you know where to find me.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. That will do it for City Pulse this week. Check us out in 2 weeks when City Pulse will be in new locations with exciting updates. Until next time, do better and be kind.